the interface of Revit. I'm going to take you through the interface of Revit. Revit is one of the software architectural students use and is very fast, even more than AutoCAD, Google SketchUp, and others. Because in Revit you can actually do your work, and you have your 3D, you have your elevations, you have your floor plan. At the same time, you'll be permitted to do your detailing, your dimension, everything very fast. So I'm going to take you through the interface of Revit as a whole. Now, once you open Revit, this is the first thing you're going to see. This is the first thing you're going to see. You're going to see all these things: open, new, architectural template, construction template, families. These families are actually the components you're going to use. Some of the components you're going to use, such as table, chairs, those components in the house, windows, doors, all of those things. So like for the new here, for the open menu here is actually some of the work you've done. When you do any work, it will save and you see it here on the Revit interface, and you can actually locate any work you've done that is saved in a file from this open. This new is where you're going to start your work. When you have a new work, you come to your new and you set up everything. So here we go. Let's launch into Revit interface as a whole. Now, by the time you click the new, the first thing you're going to see is this. So this is architectural template and construction template. Always choose architectural template, then leave it at project, then you press or click on OK. Okay, so this Revit interface. This is the interface of Revit, and let me just go through the interface. You see there are a lot of things on the interface, but I'll just go through it, and as we go further you get to know the importance of some of these things on the interface. Now when you open it, you have the Revit icon here. You click it, you see open, new, save, export, suite, and others like that. Okay, so any work you do will appear here. Any work you do in Revit will appear here. It's the same thing with that open that I explained earlier on. The same open is here and the same new is here. This is where you save your work. This is where you save your work. Also save as, and you export work either from AutoCAD, from DWGS, that's 3D Max, and the rest. All of these things you can actually export drawings from other software to your Revit. Okay, so when you open the interface, you have the architecture. The architecture menu consists of wall, doors, windows, component, column, roof, floor, etc. You have your structure, your insert, your annotate, analyze, maxing and site, collaborate, view, manage, add ins, and modify. So all of this menu are what we're going to actually use to develop our model when we launch into the drawing properly. Okay, so when you open your Revit, this is what you see. These 4 arrows here, these 4 arrows are your elevations, so you don't delete them, and your drawing must be at the middle of these 4 arrows. This is your north, this is your south, this is your west, and this is your east. Just like you have back front elevation, back elevation, left elevation, and right elevation. That's what these 4 arrows implies. Now by your left hand side, you have the properties bar. Now the properties bar contains of any selection you do here. This is the place you are going to actually edit to change either the material, the dimension of such component, or the material you choose to apply or use on your model. This is where you're going to set it. If you go down again, you're going to see project browser. Now this project browser contains of your floor plans. These are where your drawings will be displayed. Your floor plan, your ceiling plan level, your elevations. Yes, just like I've told you, the elevations, the arrow you see there, here are they. So if you click on this when we are doing our model, you see the elevations like that. So you have the legends. Of course, I don't need to explain what legend means. Schedules and quantities, sheets. So all of these things are what we're going to actually see throughout the class as we'll be going slowly but surely. Okay, so now let's run into a quick test. I told you I'm going to just show you simple things, simple shortcuts that you can actually achieve how to develop your model. I don't want to actually make noise, I don't want to do anything and take you through stress, but I'm going to show you direct ways you can actually use Revit, and it is the perfect way for sure. Alright, so let's continue from here. Now we want to make a simple bungalow. We want to create it, the model. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do when you open your Revit and you want to start a drawing, a simple bungalow, the first thing you're going to do is to click on the architecture menu up here at the bar, at the menu bar. Okay, when you click it, the first thing you're going to do is to go down to your elevations under your project browser, your elevations. So you click on the north elevation or any of the elevation. You are permitted to use any of the elevation. Now this is what you're going to see. Okay, after clicking you will see level 1 and level 2. So we want to add up these levels according to how our model will look like. Okay, according to how our model will look like, we're going to add up the levels. So now the first thing you're going to do is to pick the level from the top right hand side of your interface. You pick level, you click on it, then you drop it, and you freely drag your mouse freely, then you drop it again. Okay, so the same thing happens here. You click, you drop, click, free dragging, you drop, click, free dragging, you drop. Okay, click, free dragging, you drop. Okay, so now we've succeeded in adding the levels at which we want to use for our model. Now the next thing to do after you've succeeded in adding your levels, the next thing you're supposed to do is to name your level according to your model, according to the drawing, to the plan you want to actually achieve. So now the first thing, this level 1 you see here, level 1 is actually is the natural ground level, the normal ground, and level 2 represents your foundation level, level 3 the height of your building, roofing parapet, then your roof and the top of your roof, like that. So we're going to name them now. Now you click on this level 1, you double click on it, then you name it NGL, that is natural ground level. You click on enter, you click yes. The same thing happens to level 2. You double click, then you name it 02 ground floor. Okay, you click on enter, click yes. Go to level 3, you name it 03 roofing base, or sorry, let's name it parapet base. Okay, you press enter, you press yes. Level 4, you name it 04 concrete parapet. Okay, you go to your level 5, you say 05 roof plan. Then level 6, 06, rooftop, because of course you're going to view the whole building from the top, so we don't need this level 7. I'll tell you why as we get further. Okay, so this is it. This is it. So after you've succeeded in naming your levels, the next thing to do is to dimension your level. The next thing to do is to dimension your level. Now after you dimension your level, you're going to dimension your level according to the way you want your model, the height, or how, what I mean is you're going to actually dimension it from the foundation, that's from the natural ground level, to the foundation footing, from the foundation footing to the height of your building, from the height of your building to the height of your roof, of your parapet base, from the height of your parapet base to the base of your roof, then the rooftop. So now you click on the second level, that's ground floor, because this one is the ground, so you don't actually tamper with it. This is where the building is going to stand. It is the base of the building. So you go to your ground floor, click on it, then you write 450. Okay, 450, click enter. Okay, so you see this is the height at which your foundation footings is going to stop. So you now press escape, you click on the next level, that's the parapet level, you change it to the height of your building 3600, you click enter, you escape. The next one is the concrete parapet. Okay, concrete parapet, the height, you are an architect student, and you can use any height you want, but for me I used to use 600. You enter. Okay, so now the height of your what, your roof, of course 3 meters, you click enter. Okay, so of course we want to see the building, the entire building from the top, so this one is still okay. If you like, you can change it 6000, it will still go up. Sorry, it doesn't work with indices. Okay, so that's that for now. You've actually succeeded in arranging your levels. We've succeeded in arranging levels. Okay, so I think we're going to stop here for now. Meet me at the next episode of the class. So we've succeeded in only creating levels today. Thank you and cheers. God bless you.